Hi guys, so today's video is going to be a really exciting one because I've just got my hands on the Shane Dawson x Jeffree Star Conspiracy palette and I am just dying to try this out. It arrived yesterday. I got it from blackswallow.com and I cannot believe I actually managed to get one because I think it took me like an hour and 15 minutes after the release time to get hold of one because all the websites were just crashing and like nothing was working, but I kept going and going and going and not giving up, and I'd get to the cart and then it would just kick me out and I'd be panicking, but I finally got one, which I cannot believe it. And I also got the 6 liquid lips as well, so I'm very excited to show you guys these today. I haven't tested out the palette as of yet. I've been sitting and staring at it and it's been driving me crazy, but yeah, I'm so glad to have my hands on this. I have obviously been watching all the Shane documentaries with Jeffree and they've been so good and so addictive. I think the theme song to that little documentary is like, I don't know, like the theme song to my life at the moment. I'm like playing it all the time, like hyping myself up, and I was literally like listening to it while I was like trying to get the palette. I was like, yeah, like but yeah, it's so good and I'm so excited. Like, this is so cool. And this happens to be my first set of products from Jeffree Star, so this is definitely something new to be trying out, so let's put it to the test. So first off, let's just admire this really cool packaging. It's really heavy, like much heavier than I expected it to be. I think actually this would probably be the most high quality packaging of a palette that I actually own. It just feels so well made, nice and heavy, and I just love all the thought that went into designing this packaging. And obviously having watched this series myself, it's so cool to see what goes on behind the scenes and how much hard work that Shane and Jeffree put into designing this and creating it. And I think because of that, I have so much more respect for them for now knowing how hard and difficult it is to put all this together. And yeah, I'm so happy for them that it's been such a big success. And yeah, let's just open it up. So it's got these really cool little clasps that just open up like this. And then here's the big reveal. How pretty is that? Like, that is so nice. Wow. I just love the way that they've put the colours in there as well. Like, they've organised them in a really nice... It's funny because typically I'm not really someone who uses like crazy colours, but funny enough, I really like how they've done this because it's sort of got a bit of everything in it. Whereas you can see the top row is very neutral based colours, which pretty much anyone could use. And then the middle is more sort of like the, whoop, I'm going to zoom in for you guys so you can see. The middle colours are more crazy and sort of a pop of colour, but at the same time I feel like they're very wearable, colourful colours. Does that even make sense? But I feel like they're sort of really fun and perfect for a festival, a night out, like pretty much whenever you want really, but I love that. And then the bottom row has a few shimmers and a black, and I feel like those are very like vampy, sort of darker, kind of more wearable colours, but overall you can really combine all the colours together and make whatever look that you like. And I just love every little detail, all the names, I even like all the little stamps. And yeah, I just, like I said, I have so much more respect knowing that like how much effort they put into this and knowing all the stories behind why they picked the colors and the names. And yeah, I'm in love with it. But yeah, I feel like I said, while I'm not someone that typically uses like bright colors like these, but I actually feel quite inspired to start incorporating those kind of colors into my looks, whether that be for night outs and things like that. Yeah, so I'm really loving this and I feel like it's going to be quite a versatile palette, and so far so good. So I don't want to shine the light into your eyes, but there we go. It's really pretty. But today I'm going to do a bit of a sunset sort of look. I actually was inspired by another YouTuber. Her name is Ali Yost, so I'm actually going to link her video down below of her conspiracy palette tutorial. I'll pretty much pop up a picture of the look that I was inspired by up the top here. Yeah, so I'm not really, like I said, I'm not very experienced with these kind of looks, so I sort of wanted to have someone to sort of use as a guide. But yeah, so she's inspired my look today, so let's get started. Wow. Whew, I'm just so keen to use these. I've been trying so hard not to like apply them the last, like yesterday or whatever, so I'm so keen. This is the first time They're actually just so cool. I can't stop. Like, I literally had this palette. I fell asleep last night with this palette in my bed with me on the next pillow. Like, that's a little bit cringe, but it was literally in bed with me. So in bed with conspiracy, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so I've zoomed you guys in nice and close so you can see how I'm applying the shadow. This is like very close and personal. Okay, so I'm just gonna tuck my hair behind my ears, and as you can tell, I've obviously done my base and eyebrows and everything already, so I'm all ready to go. I'm so keen for this, so whew. All right, so first I'm going to use my Zoeva Luxe Soft Definer brush, which is just a little fluffy brush, and I'm going to take, ooh, this feels so funny, I'm going to take food videos right here, and I'm going to apply that to my crease as sort of a transition shade. This is so exciting. I'm actually, oh, my heart is racing. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, so to start with, like, this stuff comes straight off and I'm hardly pushing into it, so you don't need to like full on dig out the eyeshadow. It just really pays off already, so that's really good. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so exciting. I'm so scared because I feel like I'm gonna mess this up, but hopefully we pull it off. Okay, here goes the yellow. Oh, now I'm gonna make sure I don't block the view, so I'm gonna be careful not to do that. I'm gonna hold it down here. Wow, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. These are definitely very blendable, which is a big tick in my books. I mean, I've heard good things about JEFFREE Star products, but I've just never got around to using them. But they blend so nice. And I've gone a bit softer with this one just because this is going to be a bit of a transition shade and I don't want it to be too crazy. And also I'm scared because it's like, oh my god, crazy colour. Also, sorry if you can hear all the rain in the background. Melbourne weather is just a nightmare and it's November, so I couldn't wait another day to film this, so I'm sorry about that. If you can hear it, hopefully the camera doesn't pick it up too much. And FYI, I'm spending way too long doing this. I don't know why. I'm a bit of like a neat freak, even though it doesn't actually, that was like super easy to blend. Like way easier than most of my other, I think actually one of the best eyeshadows I've used. Definitely the most blendable eyeshadows I own for sure. Especially with scary colours, that's the thing. I feel like the more strong colours or like scary colours, if they don't blend well, you're going to be in for a bit of trouble. Whereas I like that these are super blendable. Like really, really impressed actually. Oh no, it's raining so much. I feel like the concealer I used today isn't very good because I've set it and it's like creasing, girl. Gotta keep getting this little brush out and just giving it a little moment. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with my transition shade now. I don't know whether I should do more of the crease colours. I feel like I like to do my like lid colour next. I don't know, that's usually the way I do it. And I also always apply my lid colour with my finger. I don't know why, it's like a habit and now I can't not do it. So I'm gonna take, oh, obviously I've got to show you guys what colour I'm gonna take. So I'm going to take this really pretty pink here called Trisha, and I'm gonna apply that to the lid. And this is just the coolest pink ever and I'm so keen. Oh, I just feel like I'm losing my mind right now. I also feel sad that I'm like dipping into it and I don't want to ruin the little little pictures that are on the shadows. Look at that. Can you see it? Can you see that? Is it going to show you it? Oh yeah, boy. Oh yes. So I'm going to just dab that on the... Oh, maybe don't dab that one with your finger because you're gonna get a little bit of fallout. That's my problem. I got a little bit of fallout. We'll fix it up in a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna change my mind on that. I'm gonna actually use a brush to apply that. Usually I'd recommend a flat brush, but I don't have any spare ones on me, so I'm just gonna use this little Zoeva Luxe Petite Crease brush. Even already using a brush has not given me fallout, but using my finger did. So that's probably more common sense because it is a stronger colour. Maybe dabbing it on with your fingers probably a bit risky, so probably opt for a brush unless you're using maybe like a shimmery gold or something like that. That's my bird. But it's applying really nicely, like really strong. I'm not having to go over that either too much. I'm just taking it slowly. I'm just applying it roughly before I blend it out. Right, okay, so now I'm going to take my fluffy brush again and I'm just going to blend that pink out a bit more. Okay, so I've blended that one out a little bit more into the crease. And now is where it's all going to start coming together. So next I'm going to take the colour Cheese Dust and I'm going to apply that to my crease. And I'm going to take this on a Luxe Petite crease brush again. Oh yeah. Oh, you can already see it's starting to make sense now. Yeah. Oh yes. I mean, at the end I might have to go over my pink shade again, probably perhaps. See, I'm still learning with like not darker colours, brighter colours, and I might have to go back over the lid shade, but that's alright, I'll just get this one done. On a clean, fluffy brush, I'm going to just blend that back out. I'm going to put a little bit of food videos again, just to diffuse that a little bit more. Like I said, hang in there. I'm just a little bit new to this vibe. That's what we've got so far. So I'm just going to go back in with that Trisha shade again, just a little bit to patch it back up. Probably should have done this more close to the end, but that's alright. Just dab that on. Oh, there we go. Now I'm going to take the colour Flaming Hot and I'm just going to apply that to the outer corner. And I'm going to use that on the Petite crease brush. Now I'm just going to take the fluffy blending brush and I'm just going to blend that out. There we go. I know I've got a little bit of fallout underneath my eye, but like I said, that was just from me trying to dab it on with my finger, and the other side has none because I didn't do it on that one. So now I know. Okay, so we're starting to come together really well now. Okay, so now on a MAC, I'm pretty sure this is a MAC 239 brush, which is just a little flat brush. I'm going to apply this really cool bluey color here, which is What's the Tea. There we go. So that's really nice blue shade here, which I'm super excited to use. This is going to really make this is going to really make the look really pop. Okay, and I'm just going to apply that on the lower lash line. Kind of pressing that under there. Now I'm just sort of going to buff it out a little bit more. On that same brush, I'm just going to take a tiny bit of Illuminati and I'm going to just apply that on the lower lash line to darken it a little bit. It's just that really nice sort of bluey greeny colour. I'm only going to do a little bit of this and I'm going to keep that sort of more closer to the lash line itself. It's actually gone a little bit on my waterline as well, so it's kind of like made a little bit of a eyeliner look. And I'm going to take a little bit more of What's the Tea and kind of blend that out a little bit more. Okay, so now to highlight the inner corner, I'm just going to take this really white creamy colour right here, which is called Ranch. There we go, so I'm just going to take Ranch. Okay, and I'm going to take it on a Real Techniques base shadow brush. I'm running out of clean brushes, I don't obviously mix the colours all together. It's just looking super good. Okay, so we pretty much have the final look. I'm going to go and fix up this little bit of fallout I had here and do my eyelashes and all of that, and I'm going to come back and show you the completed look. So I've just gone and put on some mascara and applied a pair of half lashes. The lashes I used were the Glam by Manicare Pia Mühlenbeck in the GGs, which are these really nice half lashes that really wing out to the sides. I thought they'd be perfect to sort of make this look more dramatic. So that's those. I'm loving them. Already made this look so much more like intense, which I really like. If you really want to make this more dramatic, adding a pair of lashes really adds that kind of vibe to it, which I really like. Whew, and it makes my eyes pop, like the blue down here and the colors up here just like really make the makeup pop. So let's just have a little look. Now to finish and complete the look, ooh, I have all of the liquid lipsticks here with me, and woo, I'm dropping them. Come back. I don't know which one I'm gonna pick. Let's have a little look. This one is called I've Gotta Go, which is a bronzy shimmery lipstick. And then we've got Shane, which is the same sort of principle, but it's a bit more of a grungy, bit more gold, a bit more dark. I like that. And then we've got this pinky, sort of pinky reddish hot pink colour, which is Jeffree What the F? Gotta keep this PG. Which is also a very nice colour. And then we have this colour called Ryland, which is a shimmery pastel kind of pink colour, which is really pretty. In focus, thank you. And last but not least, we have this really lovely red, which is called Are You Feel Me, which I love that. That's really cool. Love the name of that one. I don't think the red, because that's going to be a little bit too intense. So to be honest, I'm kind of tossing up between, definitely not Shane. I feel like that's too much for this look. For some reason I feel like maybe this one, but that's also pretty intense. So maybe put those aside. So we've got these three. I kind of feel like this one, that one might be too kind of, I feel like out of these two. And they smell like root beer. That's so cool. And the smell's not too overpowering as well. It's like really nice. It's really nice. It's almost a bit bubblegummy as well, if that even makes sense. Okay, look, to be honest, I think I'm going to go with Ryland, just because I feel like, just because it's that little bit lighter, I think it's going to flatter this look a little bit more and not be, I mean, it's a very sort of eye-catching lipstick, but I don't want to go carried away. So I think I'm going to give this one a go. I feel like a nude would really look perfect with this, but just for the purpose of this video, I wanted to try and put one of these on. Firstly, I've got to say these are very lightweight on the lips. They don't feel heavy, they don't feel sticky. They actually feel really nice. But I think with this makeup look, it's just not working. So I'm just going to wipe that off and I'll be right back. So I've completely gone and done a 180 and I've decided to go with Jeffree What the F. I actually find that it seems to complement the hot pink on my lid really nicely, and you know, why not go crazy? Why not just go the full mile? Because I feel like this looks really cool, and like I said, usually I would have put a nude with this, but actually I kind of like it. Like I'm kind of digging it. It's just like a really bold look. I'm like really vibing it right now. I like this. I really do. I really like this. I feel like it's like getting me, sort of encouraging me to try different things that I wouldn't usually. And look how well it's turned out. I mean, I just love this so much. So good. Okay, so this is the finished look with the palette and the liquid lip. And this is really cool and I'm totally digging it. And it's making my teeth look so white as well. I'm just loving this. So pretty much to sum it all up nicely, I was extremely impressed with how good quality these eyeshadows and liquid lips are. I'm definitely going to be buying more Jeffree Star products in future. So yeah, these are definitely very high quality and you won't be disappointed. I definitely think out of these liquid lips and the shadows are definitely probably amongst some of the best in my collection, and I'm definitely going to make this a part of my routine, but definitely worth every single dollar. I don't really have a bad thing to say about these. I feel like if you're not careful you might get a fallout in the pan, but that really comes down to common sense as far as maybe dabbing a little bit softer with the brushes, and I think it's because the color payoff is so good, you don't really need to dig out the shadows, but if you don't do that, there's really no fallout in the pan at all. Yeah, they're fantastic. The color payoff is amazing, and they're just phenomenal. Actually, I just love them. They're so good. And all the other colorful, maybe colorful shadows I've got in my collection already, they're not very pigmented. Like, they don't come out as strong as they have on me right here. So it's really impressive that you don't need much, and they're like kapow, they're right there, you know, you can't miss them. Yeah, so I'm very glad I've got this, and I'm so excited just to use this from now on. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and if you're new to my channel and you'd like to see more of my videos in future, then please do click the subscribe button, and also let me know if you want me to do another video using the palette, maybe doing a more neutral everyday kind of look. Then let me know, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye.